For wanting to dominate in your league races or improve your time trials, you'll probably need to become faster if you're watching this video. And although this video is mostly about how to improve for beginners, this might come through as helpful for the more experienced sim racers. And in today's video, I'll include my 5 favorite ways how to become faster in the latest Formula 1 game. The first possible reason why you're losing pace are your settings. Having optimized settings could be really helpful in the future, as it will not only make it easier for you but also more personalized if you make your own. A good idea is always just to go to YouTube and search up a video that shows a good set of settings for whatever you're using. Although I recommend not blindly copying the settings but instead changing it here and there so it suits you better. You should also do exactly the same thing with your camera settings. As well as normal settings, you can find tons of guides on YouTube for this, but here are a few which I really like and recommend. Feel free to pause to write them down or copy them. Coming in on the second reason why you might be lacking pace are your assists. If you're using steering assist or brake assist, make sure to turn them off immediately. If you already have them off, I'm mainly thinking about traction control and your ERS. Proved by many, using full traction control is a lot slower than none. Try to set your traction control to medium or none if you're already using medium, and as you get used to it, you'll find out the tremendous pace difference. Your ERS is also very easy to control and learn. To explain it simply, when you use ERS, your car goes faster, but you only have a limited charge. It's very helpful during overtakes, but also extremely helpful when you're defending against someone and they have DRS. Coming back to the settings, make sure your ERS button is closed and available because you'll use it a lot during the race. I personally like it having close to my right thumb so I can very easily, without a lot of movement, turn it on or off. If you find yourself in a position where you cannot find the traction control and ERS settings, then go back to the menu, go into settings and change your driving style. F122 has a feature that makes it easier for new players by not showing the majority of settings. Make sure to change this to expert and you will find the assist you're looking for. The third way to improve are setups. Setups are a way to set up the car to optimize them to specific tracks. Making a completely personal and own setup is hard, but just like everything else, you can find tons of guides on YouTube. Another way to find great setups is going to time trial on whatever track you want to set up on, and then going to the leaderboard and copy the settings off the top. If you're on Steam, you can also go into workshop and search up whatever track you want to set up for. When it comes to steering, make sure that you turn into the corners as smooth as possible and use the whole track. The racing line is a very good assist that shows the optimal line throughout the corners. Think of the racing line as a sequence where you need to optimize your flow to keep the minimal speed as high as possible. This is a lot easier on wheels you're able to make more small movements, but it's also possible on controller by putting the joystick all up on the wall and move it with the help of the top of the joystick. This will avoid choppy movements that will not only cost you time but also increase your chances of running wide or turning in too early. Apart from that, smoothing out your steering will allow for more clean side-by-side racing because you don't have to worry about crashing anymore. The most obvious but most boring one is that you need to practice. F122 isn't the easiest of games to get good at and it will require a lot of hours in time trial and other races. The most important part is that you enjoy because then it won't matter how good you are. If you enjoy the game, you'll play it and then you'll learn everything pretty quickly. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. This isn't what I usually do, but I might make more of these. So if you like this, make sure to like and subscribe and then I might make more of these and I'll see you later.